If you followed our progress yesterday, we were able to fully tank the SLS rocket within the planned timeline. We demonstrated our crew module closeout activities with the closeout crew, again, on the timeline. And we also successfully demonstrated the launch countdown. And again, Charlie will talk in a lot more detail. We did navigate through a few issues. You'll hear a little bit about some of those. But overall, the countdown went very, very smoothly. We do have work to go to get our systems ready for launch. We've already begun the data reviews from the wet dress yesterday, and there's some other work that needs to be done out at the pad. One thing I do want to say here today is that following that successful wet dress yesterday, we're now targeting March 6th as our earliest launch attempt. I am going to caveat that. I want to be open, transparent with all of you that there is still pending work. There's work, a lot of forward work that remains, including the post-wet dress analyses, of course. We do have some significant work to be completed out at the pad. Charlie will talk to that in more detail. And we also have a multi-day flight readiness review that will come up later next week. And so those things are all in front of us. We need to successfully navigate all of those. But assuming that happens, it puts us in a very good position to target the March 6th. The excitement for Artemis 2 is really, really starting to build. We can really start to feel it. It's coming. And I really can't wait to welcome you all back here to Kennedy Space Center when we're ready to launch and fly this mission. You know, every night I look up at the moon and I see it, and I get real excited because I can really feel she's calling us, and we're ready.
I had a little bit of time to reflect on the launch team and the MMT throughout the day, and I really felt like we've all gotten to a place where we want to be relative to how sharp we are and how we operate.
How do I feel about March 6th? I mean, as Lori talked about it, you know, we have to get through the flight readiness review. We got work ahead of us. But certainly, as I told our team during the pre-test briefing for wet dress, you know, we have two big jobs ahead of us. One was a successful wet dress and meeting our test objectives for that. And, you know, during Artemis 1, we left a few of those on the table, and we still made a successful run at launch, even though there was a few of those we didn't demonstrate. Last night, we demonstrated them all. So that gives me great confidence in going into launch countdown relative to how to load the vehicle, the performance of the SEALs, the performance of the team,